To the members and the people who have been taking action on alerts, I say a hearty thank you. You took time out of your lives to tell your legislators where you wanted them to vote, and we can't, at Environmental Advocates, accomplish that without you getting involved and taking action in the process. So in the state budget, the New York State environment fared pretty well, with one big asterisk. The legislature agreed with Governor Cuomo's climate rate. They took $41 million. It opens up that program to litigative risk. It reduces the amount of money that's available for further driving down climate-altering carbon pollution, and it takes away valuable resources that could have been a huge economic boost for the green energy economy. The State Environmental Protection Fund did see an increase in dollars to it over last year's level, $15 million above last year's level. Unfortunately, the governor has tied his rate of the RGGI program to enable that increase. Carbon pollution funds should never go into the Environmental Protection Fund because the Environmental Protection Fund is great. And there's no way the governor should have made this EPF dirty by taking carbon pollution funds to support the increase. This year, the state budget will have $200 million allocated for wastewater and clean drinking water projects in New York State. The needs are enormous. $200 million this year isn't going to solve that, but it begins forward progress. This year's budget also has tremendous increase in funds for the oil spill protection program. It's pretty startling for those people in New York to see the enormous number of oil trains that flow through our communities from Buffalo to Albany, from Albany down on south. So we set out to raise that. What the legislature did is they agreed with the governor to just boost it to $40 million. So the brownfield cleanup program that's been in existence since 2003 has cleaned up just 170 sites, but it's cost the taxpayers $1.4 billion. Developers have found this generous tax credit program and are reaping hundreds of millions for building on sites that were going to get developed anyways. And we're really happy to report that in this year's budget, some significant reforms have been made that will fix this broken program. The reforms are designed to make it much more equitable for projects to occur all across New York State. This year we also set out to try to increase the amount of dollars that are available for Superfund cleanup. These are the highly toxic areas. So we really pushed the legislature to enact a long-term financing plan for Superfund. And I'm really pleased to say that they did that. $100 million per year over the next 10 years. New York State's had this law in the books since 2006. It's called the Diesel Emissions Reduction Act. It requires the state's fleet to reduce their diesel emission. The problem here is diesel exhaust particles are an enormous health threat. It should have been done in 2010. It's now 2015, going on 16, and we still don't have full compliance.